Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to this collective reading. Now, I had done a live channeling, and in that live channeling, we had some really interesting cards. We had a really good experience, but when I watched the live channeling, I could see that there was a lot of times and a lot of places where there was lagging and there was some kind of disturbance. So, I decided to share this collective reading with all of you people in this format as a collective reading. So I picked on to the energy of a divine feminine who has a tumultuous history of relationships. It can be one relationship, it can be two relationships, it can be a marriage, it can be a divorce, it can be a marriage with children, it can be a marriage without children. So there can be different dynamics, but I'm being shown that this divine feminine actually gave everything for this relationship. She is a very gifted person, okay, a gifted person, and she also is someone who's going through a change right now. She's the main lady in the story, she's a mature woman, and maybe the person that she was involved with, they also dated for a while, or there was some kind of romantic situation, okay. However, I'm being shown that she had to go through a lot in that relationship. So she has this privileged lady energy, which also looks a lot like Nine of Pentacles from the tarot deck. And in the live channeling, I did use a lot of different decks. So you guys can, if you want to check out, you can go through the live channeling also. However, here I'm trying to sort of, put it all together in a bit more organized way. So it could be possible that she had to go through bad health in that relationship because the energy was so like stagnant and toxic, that when we are in this stagnant and toxic energy around us, we can go through bad health. And the person that was in her life was a false person. It could have been a false twin, a karmic situation, and this person also has a thief like energy, which means their only motive and purpose in life is to steal from this feminine, okay? Steal from her, take away from her. In some cases, she could have gone through poverty consciousness, but in some cases, she could be doing a lot of toil and labor for this person. But if she had children, okay, if she had children, then of course, as a mother, she probably has to look after the children, so she could be earning for the sake of children. And I'm also being shown that there are lots of expectations around her that people have. She has to fulfill a lot of expectations. In some cases, there could be some jurisdiction or some legal case happening, court case happening, this and that. So it's not been easy for her. And if she is a wealthy woman, if she is someone who knows how to earn money, like she's got this energy, an exterior of a mature woman, a personality of a mature woman. She is charming, she is well spoken, she can convince people, she's got good convincing skills. Still, the relationship would feel like a jail. It would be like an imprisonment where she has no say. She has to do what the jailer wants her to do. So, despite all of this, this could have been a long term situation. Now, let me tell you why women go through these type of situations, relationships, is because of childhood programming. It's not easy to let go of childhood programming. Now, a lot of us are not supposed to renounce everything. We are householders. We are supposed to do our inner work while we are doing our householder duties, which means that we have to do the source integration. We have to connect with source, with the highest supreme energy while being in this world. While we are hustling, while we are running our business, we need to do self care. While we have jobs and careers, marriages or children, no marriage also can happen, and no children can also happen. some kind of relationship can happen, or you can be in a mission work situation where you are serving other people. But whatever the case is, this is the energy of a householder, not someone who's renounced everything, not someone who's left everything. So, definitely, there will always be interaction with the opposite sex, there will be interaction with other people, there will be karmics around you, so on and so forth. Okay, so this particular person, this mature woman energy that I see, she just wants to build a beautiful house. Okay, she just wants to build a beautiful family house. She just wants to have love, but she's got so much of narcissistic programming. But she is probably someone who went through a lot of narcissistic societal programming, women and men around her who she probably saw growing. Whatever situations she was in, she has a lot of negative memories, a bank of negative memories. And it's not easy to release these negative memories. As long as these memories remain in the DNA, they will keep creating more circumstances and situations. So, what do we need to really do? We need to let go of these negative memories. Now, if you resonate with this situation, because what I'm going to tell you next is very interesting, because the person I channel basically is able to attract a beautiful relationship, a loving person, a soulmate connection, because she is able to heal the divine masculine and divine feminine energy within. Either there are two things that are happening, okay? Either she has lots of admirers, okay? She's got lots of offers. So there's always someone who's making her feel special. This also sometimes, in some cases, can be considered as someone who's in union, because this person is enjoying that attention and they're doing what they love. They are selective about their energy. They are always made to feel beautiful. And there are always people who are giving them that positive energy, the connection. And there's a responsibility factor also around this person. And otherwise, I'm being shown that whosoever it is, with or without children, doesn't matter. The man who enters her life, the divine masculine who enters her life, is a beautiful, beautiful person, a beautiful human being who's very thoughtful, who's very kind hearted, and they have a really good bond. I'm also being shown that if you're a man and you've been watching this channeling and you resonate a lot with it, it could mean that you could be also someone who has gone through a lot in life. You're a very nurturing person, very caring, you're a caregiver, but you also had tumultuous relationships. You had experiences that were not so nice, experiences that were very uncomfortable, and they're more like lessons. So you also are attracting, or you've already attracted. This is for someone, I have this vision. This is for someone who's already attracted that loving person in their life. And when I was doing this reading, there were at least 2 to 3 people who told me that they resonate 100% with this channeling. So, definitely, there are people in the collective who have healed to that degree that they're able to either attract a lot of peace in their life, they're healing the inner masculine and feminine, they're releasing those memories, they're releasing the narcissistic abuse, paternal and maternal patterns, which are like really painful, that don't go away so easily. How do we know that we have these patterns? We will keep attracting the same kind of people over and over again, no matter what we do. And these relationships, imagine they're so long term. Whole of your life gets over just dealing with these type of people, and nobody wants that, right? When you begin to shift, as I said, you can also become a person who's very selective about their energy, but they have lots and lots of real admirers, people who respect them, people who love them, people who are always there for them. So, such people have also healed their inner masculine and feminine because they are in union. They are a person who's in state of love. So wherever they go, whichever man or woman they meet, they heal them, they love them. Some people are like medicine. If they are around you, you feel very nice just by listening to them, just by talking to them, just by being in their presence. So they have that type of energy. So these are the two options that I was shown of this beautiful divine feminine. One is in this lovely temperance energy. She's got that extraterrestrial kind of vibe in her, and she's got the gifts like the psychic abilities and all of that. And then I'm shown another person. Maybe she had a divorce, she had a difficult, troubled marriage, also troubled childhood, but with the right kind of healing, with the right kind of people around her, with the right kind of devotion and surrender. With these type of people, the urge to heal fully is very common. Like they genuinely, for real, want to heal, and they leave no stones unturned for their healing, for their growth, for their personal development. It doesn't matter to them how much time it takes or how long is it going to be. They don't care about those things. As long as they know intuitively that they are walking on the right path, they will continue to do so. So these are the lovely divine masculines and feminines I have channeled in this reading, who I think are healing their divine feminine energy. So if you're a man, then too you need to heal your relationship with your mother. It's very, very important to heal your relationship with the mother. If that relationship is not healed, it's not possible to attract a good person in your life. And for women, they have to heal the relationship with their father and heal it properly. You cannot just heal it 20% and expect the change to come into your life. Otherwise, you'll attract people who will treat you like a doormat, give you all the breadcrumbs, and behave as if they're doing some kind of favor on you. They are always making you feel that burden of the relationship. There's always a feeling of dread in your heart. It's never like a pure, beautiful feeling where you can simply just be yourself, you can be in singularity. A healed person is not only relaxed about things, about life, they don't feel the pressure, but they're also able to take the pressure off of other people. That's because they have found the inner peace. And inner peace is all about just being an observer and just basically chilling, even through challenges. Like they know that there's a challenge, they would know there's a problem coming in, or they got to do something. So they're going to do it with a cool, like calm mind. Even if they have to like scold someone, even if they have to show that angry side of them, because you cannot always be silent. You have to learn how to be in the balance. You gotta be someone who knows where to be silent and where to smile and where not to smile. All of that. These are the qualities of someone who's healed. So, this divine feminine knows how to observe her journey, and she knows how to go within. She's got that hyper awareness. She's very aware of her thoughts, and she's not just aware of her thoughts. Even a mentally sick person can be hyper aware in some cases, like if they've got this multiple personality disorder or some kind of split personality where they know that another personality has taken over. The thing is, they cannot control it. A hyper aware person should also be someone who should be able to observe their reality without reacting so much. And if they do react, they they know what they're doing. Sometimes it's not an inner reaction, it's an outer reaction, it's an external reaction, because they know that some people don't get up from their asses if you don't give them that juice. Okay, so it's very important to know the difference and know the balance. And this is what this person is able to do, the one that I'm channeling. They are very much in control of their reality, and they know the games that mind plays with us. It goes like in tandem, you know. You are able to witness things, and then you're able to control your reaction to it, which is also that attention. Are you giving it attention or not? Are you really someone who gets affected by it or not? Or are you someone who can replace the narrative or change the narrative, even mentally, and then let it go? And then be like, well, it's just my programming. This is how I was programmed. This is how my reality used to be. This is coming from the old self. This is coming from shadow self, or whatever. They are so aware, they just know that they don't need to get caught up into the drama. They can tell people who are very dramatic that, look, you're being very dramatic right now. But as I said, sometimes you have to be stern with people and sometimes you don't have to be. So, this divine feminine figured out a way that she has to deal with karmics, she has to deal with false people, she has to deal with good people, she has to do her goals, she has to do her chores, and she also feels this love within herself for her own self. Okay, so there are all these situations that she's gone through. She knows about poverty consciousness, she knows about bad health, she knows about false people, she knows about um, courtship, children, responsibilities. A very mature, spiritually mature person is also a very responsible person. A true lover is actually a very responsible person. True love equals to taking responsibility of a person. And imagine when two such people meet, they take care of each other so beautifully. And that's what this channeling is all about. So, this is where I'm going to close it. For personal sessions and for therapies, you can check out the description box. If you are from India, then you need to write to me at the Sunamoon at gmail.com in order to get my booking details. And if you're from any other part of the world, then the PayPal link works fine. You can simply send an email to me. And one request is kindly do not share everything in advance with me, because at my end, I like to do a little bit of research about a person. It's like an energy scan that I like to do. And then maybe you can share about yourself. Unless you're not sure about therapy or reading, it's best that you communicate with me on the channel. You don't have to write directly to me if you're not ready for it. So, my lovelies, I will see you in the next one. One love, peace out, and victory to Ram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram.